Hey guys, I am here with the Kindle 4th generation. This is actually my daughter's Kindle, but I'm going to do a little mini review on it for you guys. I'll start with the back of the device. You have your Kindle logo and your Amazon logos down here. You have two metal tabs, which are used for the lighted cases. If you get one, then you pop this in, and it uses those tabs to power the light in the case. On the bottom you have a charging port and a power lock key there, and on either side you have a next page and a previous page button, so that's on both sides, which is nice. It doesn't matter if you use your left hand or your right hand, it's very convenient. So on the front here you have a back key, a keyboard key, a 5-way navigation, a menu key and a home key, and then of course you have a 6-inch e-ink display. Before I get into the device, I am going to do a size comparison for you guys really quick. This is the Kindle Fire. The Kindle Fire is a little wider and a little taller, and it's definitely heavier. The Kindle 4 here is very light. It's a very nice size to take with you. I'll just show you my phone really quick as another comparison. My phone is the ZTE Warp. It's a 4.3 inch. So that's a comparison for you guys. This is actually the case she got for hers. It's purple. It has a little slot there to put stuff in, and it has a magnet right here to keep it closed. I'm just gonna slide it in there for you guys real quick. And this case was about 12 bucks, and it came with this reading light, so it's not bad. Okay, so now I'll get into the device, and she has some collections here, and then all the archived items at the bottom here. We'll go into a book really quick, and here I'll show you some page turns. They're pretty quick. At the bottom you have your percentage. I don't know if you can see, but there's the percentage down there. If you hit the menu button, you can change your font size, go to a specific page. You can go to the beginning of the book, the table of contents. It'll give you some choices. You can sync your book to the furthest page read. You can read the full book description. So if either you have a book that you haven't read yet and you want to, maybe it's been on your books to read list for a while and you want to go back and read the full book description before you start reading it, or if you have a sample of a book and you want to read the description again before you buy it, you can do that. And of course you have to have your Wi-Fi on to get on there, because it'll actually take you to the page that you would buy the book from. And I will actually turn the wireless on for you guys. Let's see, so I could show you that. And while that's turning on, I'll finish here. You can also search the book, add a bookmark, view your notes and bookmarks, and view popular highlights, which is really nice too. So first, let me show you the change the font size feature. And I'll go as small as it goes. That's as small as it goes. And then I'll get bigger for you guys. And this does get pretty big, so if you do have some problems with your site, this could be very good for you. That's as big as it gets right there, but it's really nice that they have so many different sizes to choose from. You can also change your typeface. your line spacing, your words per line, and your screen rotation. Let's go down to book description so you can see what that does. There, so it took you to the page, like I said, like when you're in the Amazon store and you want to buy a book, this is the page it takes you to. So if you go up here and click on more, it'll take you to the book description. And then of course you can also read all of the customer reviews of this book as well. And then of course, if you were in the Amazon store browsing, you can try a sample before you buy it or add it to your wish list for later. So that's definitely a good feature. Let me go back in there. And I will show you what the popular highlights feature is. So you click on that and it will take you here, and it says showing 10 popular highlights, and it'll just tell you the page location, the page location and how many people have highlighted this specific phrase, and it'll actually show you what the highlight is. So this is really nice as well. You know, it's interesting to see what other people are highlighting in the book, and it's also nice for research purposes if you're in school or if you do research for a job or whatever. Let me go home here. Actually, I'm going to go back into that book for a second. And I'm going to show you, if you want to see a definition of a word, you move your cursor to the word. If you could see, it's right in front of the word. And the definition will pop up at the bottom of the screen. And then if you push in on the middle of your 5-way navigation pad, you get these options down here to either see the full definition, so it'll expand the definition for you. You can start a highlight, create a note, or cancel. Let's say I want to make a highlight. I click on that, and then I just push over and highlight as much as I want to, and then I push in on it again. And I get some more options down here: end highlight, share, create note, or cancel. If I choose to share it, it will post to either your Facebook or your Twitter account, or both, depending on what you have linked to your Kindle. And then if I click on create note, I will get this box and it has the highlight in it, and I can add to the note by pushing the keyboard button. And this is actually the keyboard that you type on, and you just use your 5-way navigation to, pick the letters or symbols or whatever. Now this keyboard isn't hard to use at all, but if you're a big note taker, you might get aggravated with it because it is time consuming compared to a physical keyboard or even a touchscreen keyboard. It's just, you just have to do letter by letter, and you have to go, it's just a little time consuming, but it's really depends on how much you type on your device. For me, I would be typing just pretty much to do a search on something. I don't usually do a lot of notes, but that's me. Some people do and some people don't. So let's see here. Let me go home. Now you can get games on this device. She has Jigsaw Words on here, which is a really good game, and it's free. Jewels, which is like a Bejeweled kind of game, and that was $1.99. Yahtzee was a paid game as well. Every word was free, which is kind of like where you have to create words. He has a SpongeBob treasure quest on here, blackjack, a word search, so you can get some games, which is nice. Let's see. I did want to show you. Let me go to a book really quick. Okay, here we got the Jungle Book. If you push on the right arrow here and go over when a book is highlighted, it will give you this kind of a menu page, and you can add the book to a collection. Go to the last page read, go to the beginning, go to a specific page, read the book description, search the book, see your notes and bookmarks, or remove the book from your device. So it's a nice little menu option. It's really quick if you want to, do something in a specific book. Let's see. There is no audio on this, so you cannot do audiobooks or text-to-speech or the MP3s. Let me see what else I want to show you. I will show you. Yeah, and the experimental on here is just experimental web browser, which is very, very basic. And basically, you could check your email. You can't do anything with videos or anything like that in it. You can check your email, you can check your Facebook, and stuff like that, but you can't really upload anything or anything. This is the Kindle store. So, let's see, these are your browse options. Books, newspapers, magazines, Kindle singles, blogs, and then you can view all categories. They do have some free classics in here, which is nice. Featured items, New York Times bestsellers, Kindle bestsellers, new and noteworthy, popular games and active content, Kindle Daily Post, and then you have 100 books for $3.99 or less, which is always one of my favorite categories to go to. And some things to try. These are just some games that you can try, and then they always have the books that they suggest for you based on your prior purchases or downloads. So that's what the Kindle store looks like. This is a really great device. It's I believe their cheapest Kindle out right now. It sells for about $80. So that's I actually got this one off eBay for my daughter, but so it was a little cheaper. But it is a really nice device. I do recommend it for people who just want to read, strictly read books or newspapers or whatever. You can get some magazines. They're not that great, but they, you can read the articles in the magazines at least. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'm sorry this video is longer than I planned on it being, but if you have questions, throw it in the comments and I will get back to you. Please like the video and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.